Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make do-it-yourself homemade vitamin C balls. This is the tastiest way to get your daily dose of vitamin C. They're made from whole food sources of vitamin C, which are easily absorbed and assimilated by the body, and they're just so much better than taking a synthetic form of vitamin C. Vitamin C has so many health benefits. A few of them are boosting the immune system, speeding up wound healing, improving iron absorption. It's essential for the formation of collagen, so it's an important part of maintaining healthy skin, hair, and nails. So I'm really excited to show you guys how to make these. They're just so awesome, and they'll make you look forward to taking your vitamin C every day. So let's go ahead and get started. For the base ingredients for this recipe, you will need 3 to 4 tablespoons of raw honey, 6 to 8 tablespoons of acerola cherry powder, 1 tablespoon of ground hibiscus or rose hips. I'm using a mangosteen hibiscus powder, 2 tablespoons of camu berry powder, 1 teaspoon of amla berry powder, and about 3/4 of a teaspoon of monk fruit powder. And then some optional ingredients that I like to add to make these vitamin C balls even more nutrient and mineral rich are about 2 tablespoons of Vitamineral Earth powder, 1 to 2 teaspoons of astragalus root powder, 1 to 2 teaspoons of adaptogen mushroom blend, 1 to 2 teaspoons of Anima Mundi's collagen booster, or 1 to 2 teaspoons of slippery elm bark. You can use one of them, none of them, or all of them. Like I said, these ingredients are optional. And I'll link all the products I use down below in the description box. You'll also need some powder to store your vitamin C chewables in. I like to use this Hibiscus Heaven tea. It's just a loose leaf organic tea. So I put that loose leaf tea into a coffee grinder and grind it up into a powder and use that. You can also use orange powder. You might even just want to save a bit of the powder mixture we're making and coat it in that. This may initially seem pretty pricey to buy all the ingredients the first time you make these vitamin C balls. However, you're going to be able to make many batches with the ingredients. And like I said, a lot of the ingredients are optional, so you can just start by using the base ingredients. So the first step when making these vitamin C balls is to just combine all your dry ingredients into a bowl and mix them together. Now you want to slightly warm your raw honey to create a more fluid consistency. So I do this by creating a double boiler with a heat-safe glass bowl. And you don't want to overheat the honey because that'll kill those enzymes and nutrients in your honey that make your honey so amazing. You just want your honey to be a bit runny so it's easier to incorporate your dry ingredients into it. Then slowly add 1 large spoonful of your powder mixture at a time to your warm honey and stir to evenly combine. And once you start combining your dry ingredients into your honey mixture, you must stay on task. If you walk away to do something for a few minutes, when you return, your honey mixture might be hard to handle. So if this is the case, just simply warm it up again. And just keep combining those dry ingredients in with the honey until you find it too difficult to add any more. It gets kind of tough to stir at the end. And if you've added all your dry ingredients but still find that your mixture is too soft, you can just add in a bit more acerola cherry powder until you get your mixture to the right consistency. The higher your dry ingredients to honey ratio is, the harder your vitamin C chewables will be at the end. If there's too much honey, they'll be soft and chewy and stick together. And now you can put your coating/storing powder in a bowl. Like I said, I just ground up some of that loose leaf hibiscus tea into a powder, and then I also added some acerola cherry powder into that as well. And then you can just scoop up that honey mixture that you just prepared and put it in the bowl of powder and just coat it in the powder. The powder will make the mixture much easier to handle. And then with your hands, you can just form the honey mixture into a ball, and then cut it in half and roll each piece into the powder again to coat it. Now you're going to have 2 pieces, and then form each piece into a ball and cut that in half again. So you should now have 4 balls, and then return to the bowl, and then you'll have 8, and then 16, and then 32, and then keep repeating the process until you have about 80 to 100 balls. And you might be asking, why don't I just make 1 large roll and then cut it into 80 pieces to speed up the process? Well, that's a good question. The reason is because you want to keep incorporating the powder to gradually make your vitamin C chewables harder, so they'll have less of a tendency to stick together once they're completed. And I will admit, these vitamin C and mineral balls can be a little bit difficult and time-consuming to make when you first make them, but once you get the hang of it, they're really easy and absolutely worth the effort. I love them so much. Once the balls have been formed, I like to store them in a glass lock container and just shake them up in there to make sure they're all covered with the leftover powder, and the powder will help keep the vitamin C balls from sticking together. And once they've all been consumed, you can use the leftover powder for your next batch. And you can store the vitamin C chewables in the refrigerator and eat 2 to 3 per day. Honestly, I could eat the whole batch in one sitting. They taste like candy to me. But remember that they are medicinal, so you can't do that. I hope you enjoyed this video and will try these yourself. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'm way more active over there. So I will link all my social media down below in the description. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!